Season 27, round 12 here at Japan, the final race of the season here for Formula Performance. I am Bryn and I will be joined by Ivan. Hello Ivan.
Good evening everyone, welcome to the stream. Great to be here for the finale. Obviously this is going to be a very upsetting day for both of us because it's not going to be classic car. It's not going to be, I've already messed it up, it's not going to be realistic performance.
No, it will not, sadly, next season. But just going to come in here with some track facts ahead of the qualifying session, as the drivers have not left the pit lane yet. So, of course, the Japanese Grand Prix is in Japan. The name is Suzuka. The name of the actual track. It's 5.8 kilometers long, 27 laps for the drivers to navigate around the 18 corner track. They were going to be driving 156 kilometers in that Grand Prix, so that's going to be hard to keep throughout the high-speed flowing corners. The last winner of this Grand Prix was Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes-AMG Petronas car, but the actual first winner here was Gerhard Berger.
Ooh.
So, Ferrari and Mercedes, both the first and the last winners of this track. As we have already got a comment on the stream. I will check that in a second, but let's see who is the car furthest along. It seems to be a Racing Point. That seems to be Jacob Reaper, as he has exited Degner 2, heading towards turn 11, the hairpin. Hello, Connor. And Trap, okay. Yeah, just... But anyway, Jacob Reaper will be the first one to start a lap, as they are currently coming through 13 and 14 Spoon, as it's known by its name. The back straight is quite a long one, but of course being no DRS before 130R, drivers are going to have to use low downforce setups to try and gain time, with having little chance to overtake. But what do you think of this track, Delta, and do you have any predictions?
Well, when it comes to like downforce, like through the cars, obviously I think there'll be a few cars that'll be hindered, maybe like the Williams potentially. Not just saying that because it obviously mean you have a little feud behind the commentary. But yeah, there's for this race, I do feel like I do expect a lot of battles to be provided for this track, because I feel like these drivers have what it takes to obviously be good at wheel-to-wheel fighting. So. What I can expect from this
Jacob's in the wall and he's out the session. He is out already. Losing it on the corner. Yeah, he lost it going through the centre curves.
Yeah,
centre
he just
corners.
obviously went a bit too wide, it seems. Not too sure, yeah.
Screeny, of course, being the first car, will be set in a purple sector 1. That Ferrari is not known for in your favourite team. Though they haven't got the best engine, so they might be struggling here today. But certainly, down the straights, like I said, they'll struggle. Maybe see one of the Ferrari drivers, if they could do this in the game, go through 130R with one hand, like Charles Leclerc did. What's going on? Oh, Haas. There seems to be a Haas going slow. Is that Choti Pie?
He's getting a bit of slip. Not intentional, but
CC Brain giving Greeny a bit of slip. That could be a kit.
Went a little bit intentional there. I think CC Brain just meant to turn off to the side to go really slow, but Greeny picked his moment there very well. So see what lap you can say.
Hello Connor again for the second time.
126 flat.
27-0.
127. 27 or 26.
You got a bit optimistic there. Very optimistic.
126 flat would be pretty good, I must say. Yeah, you got a 127 flat.
Pitman goes for a 28.3 in the Haas. Maybe the Ferrari isn't as bad as I thought it was.
3 gloves, what's he gonna do? Second?
28-0. So there's a second between first and second right now.
Ooh.
As Game Freak slots into fourth, but Tom AJ is back getting CPI Black Phoenix. AMS now. AMS. But most crucially, it's going down to the wire right now, because of course, yeah, starting his lap, he did start one, but he backed off. But it'll be interesting to see, because of course Tom AJ and AMS are both fighting for the championship. The only way that AMS can overtake Tom AJ is by winning this Grand Prix, I think, if I'm right. Can you please check that for me, Ivan? But that
Check
could
what, sorry?
cause check the championship, as I think
Oh yeah,
AMS has to win
I'll
to
check that now.
get the championship. But Tom AJ now coming through sector 1. What can they do? So they are 1.4 seconds
Oh,
up.
they will need. One of them are going to need to win. The gap's 13 in points.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah, one of them are going to have to
AMS
win
needs
to
to
clear this out.
win, and Tom AJ needs to score 4 points.
Yeah. So for this being a championship fight, Tom AJ obviously it's his first lap, but he's going to want to improve a lot more in his lap. Obviously he is, because it was a 141. I don't think he'd be sitting almost 20 seconds. So it's just 20 seconds, yeah, slower, or even 10. So you want to be as close as you can to just AMS. He doesn't need to worry about anyone else. He just needs to get as close as he can to AMS for this race. And if he can't, he's going to have a long road ahead of him if he's sitting
It certainly is.
like
Oh, a
4 or
lock up
5
there.
cars. Yeah.
But of course, today we've had 2 crucial launches, Mercedes and Alpine. As Tom AJ, 28. That is satisfying. A
Yeah,
28.000.
Oh, it's like Italy. It's like an Italy race. That I swear we did Italy or something, and it was dead on. But yeah, that's satisfying. I like that. A
Greeny
128.
speed demon,
Seriously.
apparently.
Oh, look at the AlphaTauris.
I know, piece 60.
That time is so satisfying from Tom AJ. I don't want him to improve. That is so satisfying.
Can we just have him end off here, please? Big C, the Last Supper. It is sadly the Last Supper, as it was talking about in the FP chat. You originally described it as, of course, who is going to want to take this win and become the Jesus of Formula Performance?
Yeah, because it's going to be the finale, isn't it? It's literally the final. It's the final. One after this race, gone to Classic. It's going to Classic, so obviously winning a Formula Performance.
I don't think it's last FP race ever, but talk to Connor about that and he'll explain things.
Hopefully it'll stay. Yeah, hopefully it'll stay.
He'll explain things.
A new Classic tier coming in, that'll be interesting.
That'll certainly be interesting. Cedric is on a lap right now. They're going to get held a bit though by Greeny. Greeny's going to give some dirty air going through the centre S's.
Ooh. Yeah, looking like he's on a... Looking like he's coming through. Yes, it's pretty...
Trap, not going to lie. Pardon, sorry?
No, I was just saying that he's got a purple sector 1, Cedric does.
Interesting. Could we see... Oh, that could have cost him. Trap saying that he doesn't want to talk to Connor. Connor just says hello.
yeah. Hello.
This Alfa Romeo looks just absolutely beautiful, if I do say so.
What, the new one or this one?
Both, because they're just they've made them so perfect.
Yeah, that's what I said that. I think I said that before. Alfa Romeo are always making their liveries just look nice year after year, from like 2017, 18, 19. To 20 to then 21. They've always just been like, it might be the same, but it's the fact that they can still change it enough to make it just look better than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Daniel's
the Alpine
just
the Alpine takes it.
No, I don't prefer. I think the Alfa Romeo takes it all. P8 with a 28.2, but certainly interesting. As Nano no, is it Ugi? No, Black Phoenix.
Skeven, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Skeven. BRB lads making a hot chocolate. Okay, goat. Okay, goat. Daniel is a goat. We just gotta say that. End of.
What? Just anytime he says something, just say goat.
Well, he is a goat, so.
Yes. Gotta treat him nothing but respect. Even though he sounds like Tom Mole, which I still can't get.
I'm just gonna go on board with Green Yellow Sea. Don't you mean Tom Mole sounds like Daniel?
Yeah, Tom Mole sounds like Daniel.
Anyway, we will not talk about other people, but Greeny is on a lap right now. He did get a purple sector 1 according to the game, so
that might not be a glitch because
purple sector 2, middle sectors are the glitch. But yeah,
the middle
anyway,
sector is the glitch.
He is heading to Spoon now. He's backed off. Oh, okay, interesting strat. Let's go on board.
Every car does
Yeah.
so well for that first sector, but then it's just once they go into the second sector, like that really quick right-hander, the car
Yeah.
loses it. But Game Freaker, purple sector 1, for his
Game Freaker.
his time, yeah, Game Freaker. He's got purple sector
I'm
1.
just going to comment on this now. My hopes and prayers are with Game Freaker right now, because I hope that he doesn't do a slight repeat of last week.
What, Abu Dhabi with the piss?
I just hope he doesn't do a repeat. We're not going to say what he did, but let's hopefully that it does not happen. He's 1.7 tenths up. Ooh.
Just, ooh.
Trap forming that, and I can feel it in my head, so we're going to go down the inside. Can you say that for me, Delta, please? Because you just...
What, with the TR Limitless voice?
Yeah, go on.
I'm not gonna go down the inside on jump pancakes. Like that.
Black Phoenix in P2, sorry, I just noticed he's jumped up to P2.
Yeah,
but yeah, yeah.
Yes. So, turn 1 will be a down the
AMS,
inside moment.
P3, jumps up to P3, AMS does.
Tom needs to... He's apparently 13 seconds up.
Core? No, he's 2 tenths up, actually.
2 times, yeah. It said 17.6 and then it went to that, yeah. I don't know why, 17 seconds.
No, actually, we don't want him to approve in a way, because that is just a satisfying time on the leaderboard. But considering Mercedes had their launch today, currently sat in last, that is an F moment. Can we please have a slight F in the chat? I'm joking. I'm joking. I am joking. Please, nobody take that seriously. Also, Trap Formula will probably come in the chat and be like F. Tommy J, what is he? Let's see if he's up in Sector 2. He's a 10th up in Sector 2.
1.5. So he could spend a little bit more time for this last set. Good use of the curves, trying to gain as much time. I want to keep that tight. Oh. One upsetting thing is that he didn't improve on the boards, but now that 128.000 is gone.
Yeah. If you go in the description, we are playing F1 2014. No, we're not. If you go in the description, we're playing a floor pan 2016. There you go. Floor pan. Oh, Cherry 2 Pie breaking the breaking board there. And he said, never say never, but may come back, may be some time before FP comes back.
It has to.
It will do, it might come back, but I say, like Alimonda said, it might be some time.
Yeah, it should come back. It's a very fun division to commentate over. So.
Considering you got, it's trying to make the drivers equal, of course, faster driver, slower car, slower the driver, faster car. I mean, one thing I would like to comment on is like, while we're seeing multiple drivers, you notice in the midfield, they're constantly changing cars. Then you notice the likes of, like, the Red Bulls and the Mercedes.
Yeah, just the Red Bulls and the Mercedes.
They tend to say they're very consistent in it's the same drivers, but then you get the other cars change around you. You're very much like, oh, so we got this person in such car this week, and it's like, oh, okay, how can they perform? Okay, it's got a slow Alfa Romeo out the way, and Nano Bacon. Oh, Jesus Christ! Tries to go closer to the. I'm trying to make this a fun commentary for the final one for FP. Okay, Alimonda, not sure what the plan is. Personally, I'd love to commentate on an F2 division, but not sure there's much down in that PSGL.
I'd be grateful to commentate
that
if that
would be.
Division.
Nanobacon goes up to P7. Oh.
B-Boy Worm. On to turn 1 now.
Let's go on board with B-Boy. FP has had some fantastic races over the years. That is true.
No. That I'm not even going to read that out. That doesn't deserve a read out. I only just stuck on the thing to look at the 2014, and then I looked at the chat for a second. I saw a comment from Trap. I don't agree on.
What is it? The latest one?
Yes, the latest one. Yes.
Yes, that's just wrong because
it should be Mekon's thing he said with that.
Yeah, and just no, that's just not true.
Just
B-Boy Worm is certainly looking good though on his lap right now.
The Pink Panther.
Pink Panther certainly.
Oh, it's got a new livery.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry, not the Pink Panther.
The green, the
Well, it's not green right now, but you know what I'm gonna say?
mm,
Is there? It's got two names: Pink Mercedes or Tracing Point. That's all I'm gonna call it. The
the
Tracing
tracing
Point.
point. I like the tracing point. That sounds sick. The tracing point.
Because literally you
That'd
get
be really
tracing paper and put it over the Mercedes blueprints like, yeah, we'll just copy this. I will copy that. I'm surprised they didn't even copy the steering wheel to wrap it all up.
Yeah, there's.
What can
a lot
B-Boy
of
Worm
good
do?
computers.
P2!
Oh! Well, that
That
would
is
dead.
4,000. That
That
4,000.
being dead would have been sweet as well. Once we seen flash.
Okay, Trap, you're not funny. You're just not funny anymore. But anyway, Greeny is going to start the lap. What can Greeny do now? Final run for Greeny now. I've said Greeny 7,000 times already. But anyway, the Ferrari is heading down to turn 1. Of course, the Ferrari is not green. The Racing Point will be next season. Well, it's being unveiled tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, it's been removed tomorrow.
Very certainly interesting to see. But anyway, now Greeny is heading through to Dunlop. Round Dunlop towards the end of Sector 1 and the Degners. Degner 1 and 2 I'm talking about. It's currently 1.5 tenths up. Oh, running wide there, almost getting invalid. Because I've many times taken that line and been invalid. Of course, locking up for turn 11. Now on the exit, trying to get the best exits possible. Oh, his teammate of Game Freaker there getting out of the way. As we now head to Spoon, turn 13 and 14 before heading onto the back straight to end off Sector 2. Well, Sector 2 ends closer to 130R than Spoon, but anyway. We might get a little bit of a slipstream off one of the cars up ahead. So that Bacon and Dino do retire from the session. Is this Haas going to hold up? No, Pitmat does get out the way very well.
Ooh,
Coming through the final corners. Used up all the ERS that he could use. DRS going to be wide open, closest run, 26.911. I should not have said like that, but anyway, we'll gloss over that fact. As I'm surprised AMS didn't get invalid, as I am on board with AMS right now. Coming round turn 11.
After he does his lap, he's not the closest yet, but
once AMS finishes, I'll go on board with Tom AJ. Okay, Trapform, there's no need to say that. I didn't mean to say it like that, it just happened to be the way I was flowing at the time. But we will carry on.
We move.
Exactly. Things are said, we move on. But anyway, AMS is coming to end Sector 2 now. Are they up? They're a 10th down.
Maybe you'll found on that one part.
Harry Flanagan. This is PSGL Formula Performance.
I would love for it to be F1.
Oh yeah, this would be a dream, but only goats get to commentate over that. As AMS does not improve.
Tom.
Let's go on board with Tom AJ now, coming through Spoon 2 and 13 and 14. You see, bring.
No.
No, Chap, do you mind just like actually not being right now?
Wait, who was that? Oh,
What?
isn't that Free Gloves? Free Gloves, he was 5 times, so he takes 8 for 127.5. Apparently.
Interesting. Can't his teammate take it off of him though?
He needs to get as close as he can to ANS. No!
Hits low fuel mode, I think. I think he hit low fuel mode.
Nah. He was up on it.
What can Will do though? P12. Okay, brakes just before the line. CC Brain. P11.
I'm
waiting for Duofin now. Invalid.
Oh, right, okay, it's because everything else on the map was green. Oh yeah, now it's red. Yeah, he will be the
okay.
person across the line. Have we got a timing glitch? No, we don't. Okay,
we do not have a timing
glitch.
Glitch. Cherry Pie just sticks in the.
Okay.
Cherry sticking into the pit lane. Oh, come on, Greeny, we need you to finish off. Come on, we're waiting for you. Typically, we're waiting for a Ferrari.
At least we just get to look at the Ferrari and it's all its beauty.
Nah, the 2020
I can
Ferrari
give you.
is the 2020 Ferrari is the ugliest Ferrari. The 2018 is the best looking Ferrari.
Oh,
And cutting the final chicane just to
good.
speed up the process.
No. No, he's stuck it in there. He's like, no, I'm not taking that straight. I'm not just gonna cross the line really slow. I'm just gonna take the pits.
Going to be tough to win from there. It certainly is, because there is not very many opportunities for you to overtake Amos. But you'll have to wait and see. And Track Formula, why would you need to know that live on PSGL stream? Anyway, we'll gloss over that. And wait for Carini
Just try
to
avoid most of the comments if it's
yeah,
like,
I'm gonna from now on, because some of them obviously are not very appropriate.
not valid for the
Yeah.
FP division.
Anyway, showing us the Haas right now.
Yeah.
So Greeny is taking pole position in the Ferrari with B-Boy Worm in second, Black Phoenix rounding out the top three, fourth AMS, fifth Oogie, sixth Game Freaker, seventh Nano Bacon, 3 Gloves in eighth, ninth is Stray Bay, 10th is Tom AJ. Then outside the top 10 we have CC Brain, Charity Pie, PR1 Will, Cedric, Pip Matt, Skeven, Jacob Reaper, Joy Finn, and in last place Dino. We have the two Mercedes further away than they would be in real life.
It'll be one interesting race though, I must say, Brian. We've got a championship fight tying on to Japan tonight, so it'll be really interesting, especially for Tom, because he's gonna have to try and slice through the pack as quick as possible, because he doesn't want his his championship rival to just bomb off way too quick, or just bomb off into the distance, because that's just like the championship's just going away from him every single time. So, like you said, it's going to be complex, and same with AMS. You said it's going to be tough to win from like a position because it's hard to overtake. So Tom's just going to have to pray that he can get through all these guys as quick as possible.
He certainly is, and just try and stop AMS from getting the championship. But of course, AMS is going to be wanting to get that win and take it off of Tom AJ. But it's certainly going to be close. We'll agree. But it looks like it's going to be a dry race. Interestingly enough,
Oh, a wet one would be an interesting one to end it off with.
if it changes into the wet weather, can somebody confirm the weather for me, please? If one of the drivers is in the chat quickly.
The times were pretty quick though, so I wouldn't say that they were like slower than I expected.
No.
But if it is wet, that would be amazing.
Oh, certainly. It would spice things up a lot.
Especially for a championship fight.
Oh, it would.
AMS has the experience, yes. But his championship rival sitting in 10th.
AMS needs to win.
Yeah, he literally needs to win.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, then
Track Formula, who is in the championship fight. So we have AMS 97 F1 here, and down in P10, Tom AJ. All Tom AJ needs to do is to hope that AMS doesn't win. But if AMS does win, I think he has to finish P7 or P6.
I think it's P6.
Yeah, P6. Well, if AMS wins with fastest lap, it will have to be P6, but if it's just a win, he would have to finish P7 as he would get 4 points.
But I would love to see them both battling, especially for this race, being championship fighters, so I would love to see that. But, AMS is going to have to get past the people for the likes of CPI, Black Phoenix and the Red Bull, then B-Boy Worm in the Racing Point, and you got Greeny in the Ferrari sitting P1, so AMS is going to have also another difficult job.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm just going to bring up tyres.
Yeah.
Interesting. Top 10 of course on softs, but everybody except Jacob Reaper and Dino outside the top 10 is on the mediums. Dino is on the hard tyre.
He's going different from his team.
But Jacob Reaper is on the softs. That is certainly interesting.
I think he's going to try plan on getting past the grid as quick as possible, but who knows, it may work.
Well, Greeny's already lined up on the grid. We're still waiting for Dino
See that big
to get
tire
round.
mark in front of his car on Greeny?
Oh yeah.
The big burnout mark. Yeah.
Got a bit excited off the practice start, obviously. Can we please have a better view.
Who are we waiting on?
We're,
Yeah, if it gives a bad view, just press R1 and then press it again. It should reset to the light camera.
yeah. I mean, we can see the crowd right now cheering everybody on, cheering Greeny. Got some Ferrari fans out there.
This is the viewers.
Here you go, got the viewers. Can we please have an actual decent camera angle, or will we have to deal with this? Here we go. All lights are illuminated now as we do. Oh, AMS has jump started. No, that is the one thing that AMS did not want to do off the start there. They have jump started at the back. Oh, it's very close at the back.
It's Cherry. Cherry's got damage. What's going on?
Interesting.
Sorry for the distortion there, but that genuinely scary. The jump start, though, and he's in the lead as well. Obviously due for the jump start, but this already is not going well. Who's that? That's Skeven.
Yep, Skeeve. No, Cedric. Cedric and Cherry 2 Pie now.
That's
luckily Cedric having no damage.
That isn't what AMS needed though. Oh, and Greeny.
Greeny, no. Oh,
Greeny
get past.
Greeny tapped the back of him and he's got damage for it.
No. Yes,
Greeny
he has
just Greeny just overshot it and he just tapped the back of him. I don't think it was intentional. I think the car just didn't stop in time and he just had a lock up. I
think this is Greeny and AMS's race is effectively over now.
Exactly. Oh.
Alimonda, game over. It is game over right now. It's like you forgot to put the right amount of tokens into the arcade machine, so it just gives you the game over screen, like pay another £1 to play again. AMS looks positioned and taps the back.
Where's Tom AJ during this?
Tom's in 8th. He's in 8th. Up 2 positions.
There's his championship. So now, technically, Tom AJ is winning the championship right now. He's in front of him.
Yes. Big C, Green has damage a lot.
Yeah, I think
Skeven's retired. Skeven's retired.
Better not be a safety car. Well, does it? No, he's fine.
Okay, it was in pits.
Yeah,
no, he did it in pits, but because he's holding up Cedric.
Oh.
Cedric's being held right now.
Oh no!
Oh, and there's another car off.
Wait, what?
Jacob Reaper.
Wait, what? What's going on? So what's going on?
Jacob Reaper's just put it in the wall and driving into the wall again.
What, is he trying to get a safety car or something? What's going on?
I don't know.
Please don't. Yeah, just go into the pits, Jacob.
Yeah, go into pits.
Yeah, because this is getting spicy. We've got the championship leader, P14 right now. Well, sorry, well now he's not winning the championship.
No, he's not the championship leader. Tom AJ is the champion.
Yeah, Tom AJ. So Tom AJ screws
and
back.
now Jacob just had salt to the wound is now got a 3-second time penalty. Holy! But Tom AJ is right on the back, according to the I don't call that 800s game, but okay. But Will is getting past his teammate.
I don't know who to watch. There's so much stuff going on. A little bit of spins, a little bit of tapping from behind, but it might just unfold to be just a train. But let's see.
Game Freak are the one to watch now in that Ferrari. That is true. Apart from the fact of, we just hope he doesn't, when he goes into pit lane, doesn't crash out. That's the only thing we beg for right now.
A little bit of a Spinella or something like that.
Jacob Reaper right now is getting back to pit lane. He's just certainly some of this seems a bit like fishy to me in my opinion with Jacob Reaper, but that's just me. But yeah, Iggy got past Nano Bacon. Jacob's just retired in pit lane.
You could hear that sigh of just relief because I genuinely thought it was on the track.
Oh yeah. Right, Cedric past the pit lane now. But this is certainly heating up. Jacob Reaper's now left.
Yeah.
So
now, what this does is that this makes it that if AMS can gain all the way up to Tom AJ, that would be the greatest way to win a championship. Gets a drive-through off the start and then just...
You know, he won't win unless... he won't win unless he wins the actual race. AMS needs to win the race. And Tom AJ just got no more than, I think, 4 points. I think it's 3 points. And he's got his teammate
right behind him, Tom does. So if it does come to the point that AMS somehow brings out like some like insane
Three gloves
pace,
can back it off.
Yeah, he could back off and let Tom just obviously
I mean,
take
there
advantage
was
of that.
some controversy in F7, which we will gloss over about. But I would say there was some controversy about me and my teammates. But oh, that is Jofin
That.
round.
So what are the key like perks that the Merc has when it's unrealistic? Yeah, I know it has the speed,
Right,
obviously. It
basically,
has like everything,
it's
doesn't it?
the Red Bull has the best
The
chassis.
corners,
It has the best chassis,
corners.
but and aero, but the Mercedes has basically all of that, but with a good engine and good durability.
Yeah, it's got a lot of speed. You can almost tell that, but obviously we wouldn't expect a guy who's like rapid to be in the Mercedes. Obviously, someone who has a little bit of difficulties with being in like a car like the balloons and all that stuff. But it is one interesting.
I mean, if you look at the performance charts, say for example, take this from Career Mode, it's slightly different from the start of the season Career Mode 2 online. But the Williams is heavily lacking in aero. But then you notice, and in the chassis, but in the power unit, it's got that much strength that that's where it gets its, like, to be able to keep up with Alfa Romeo and the likes of Haas.
Yeah.
But anyway, the race is starting to unfold a bit more. We are only on lap 4, my god. This is been a lot of action considering how many laps we've had. Ooh, bit of a
Yeah, the
slide
drama
there.
that we've just had, you'd think it was near the end of the race.
Oh yeah.
This championship fight of AMS just going away on the first lap. You'd think it would be like near the end or something, but no, it's at the start. So we've got not that much to comment on, but hopefully this DRS train does kind of die down a bit, and someone just does it on the inside. Obviously, keep it smooth.
Yeah.
But 2 retirements, and both of them in the pits. It's interesting. So the drivers looking like they're keeping composed, keeping it pretty careful. No errors have been made that have severely put them out of the race just yet.
Certainly, but Game Freaker was. I have been told that Game Freaker is the one to watch in the Ferrari, but seems like right now B-Boy Worm is just dominating with a gap between Black Phoenix. Game Freaker not far behind, but still Black Phoenix is not far behind. But of course, that Razor Point being the W10, of course it's going to be doing well.
So where's that coming to like throughout the like Paris, like where is that actually in like
it's third
order?
fast. Hold on, there was a screenshot sent to the.
I know it goes Mercedes, Red Bull, Racing Point, Ferrari.
No, it goes Mercedes, Red Bull, Racing Point, Renault, McLaren, AlphaTauri, Ferrari, and then Haas, Alpha, and Williams are all about the same. But Game Freaker is getting. B-Boy Worms keeps getting the Red X. Same with Black Phoenix. So them two drivers were struggling internet connections. Well, Black Phoenix is back now with normal connection. But
look at Greeny on the back of Geofin. He should get this move pretty much done and dusted if he just gets the DRS and the slipstream and the overtake. Should be pretty straightforward. Geofin trying to go for the inside defence, but it doesn't work, and that puts Greeny into 14th. Pretty straightforward move. Very nice.
Pretty much is a straightforward move, to be fair. But Three Gloves is not far behind their teammates. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that.
Good.
Yep, just had a slight issue. But just to comment on the drivers' ERS, B-Boy Worm on 70%, Black Phoenix on 44, and then Game Freak on 10%.
Who's the lowest right now?
Game Freaker, I think. If you can check through the whole drivers if you want, but the top 3 Game Freaker is on the lowest.
Yeah, he's on 8%. He's on
well, I
6%.
do believe once you go below 10% charge, the power isn't as much that you get from the overtake button.
That's where all the power comes out of, basically, yeah, because it's always automatic. It's just set to medium, isn't it?
It is.
He's on 20. Oh, he's stuck in the pits, but he's gotten into the pits fairly clean this time.
And that is a big sigh of relief in a way for Game Freaker. Because of course you do want to go into the pit lane very safely without coming into contact with that pit wall. I mean, like,
yeah,
I did pray for him in the
I've
chat.
done it, but I've done that before. I've smashed it in the Japan pit wall, but I've not actually lost my win. I was on the Ferrari and I
I've
smashed
done it
right into the
before.
wall.
I've done it
And
before.
I was so relieved on how I didn't lose my wheel by smashing in the wall. Like, I caught the bit like, oh, that's Green Freaker, he's drifting! What? He just did a whole drift on turn 1.
No.
I literally have the clip. Oh. He literally did a full-on drift. He lost it on that inside curb and he just went right, left, right and started drifting it.
Holy.
Fair enough. Game Freaker. Obviously, if that was Colin Stream, that would be the greatest way
Yeah.
to
Well,
go for a tournament.
I'm just gonna say
Nice.
is that I have done it before, and it's not a fun way.
Yeah.
It was a wet race. I was in the Alpha Tauri. Don't want to put any burdens onto Tom AJ or 3 gloves right now, but it started to rain. I got onto the into the intermediates. I spun out because I got too excited on that loud pedal, as it's very easily able to do, and I went sideways into the wall and lost. A B-Boy Worm does go in, but I did just lose it and hit against the wall with the side of my car and lose tyres off of my car.
Oh, I did it in the F2 car. It was very stupid. That's when the F2 car.
B-Boy Worm's gone into the hard, interesting.
You'll be going the whole way.
Game Freaker's going on to mediums.
It's getting very interesting. Just trying to
Tom
see.
AJ is starting to close in a bit on Nano Bacon. Oh, got the 2 Honda powered cars. So this is the problem. They're both going to be equal down the straight.
Yeah.
This is the problem when you come against a car, say, that's around. Well, the Alpha Tower isn't the same performance as the Red Bull, but when it comes to if it was just a power sort of performance and not the aerodynamics and chassis, if a Mercedes came up against Mercedes or a Honda came up against a Honda without DRS and just ERS and everything, it would be just too similar to. But will we see Black Phoenix pit in this lap? And if so, what tyre do you think he'll go on to?
Well, we know the Hearts could go to the end.
Yeah.
But would we want to make that risk though? Like,
Well, the
if
Red
something
Bull is
happened-
very much better on the tyre wear. Just stay
Same.
out. Nano Bacon though choosing. Okay, as Tom AJ does pitting as well. Pitting.
This is interesting. Both of them are 1-3, so one of them are gonna have to pit, and then the other one go a lap later. J Ray Britty or
Tom's
J
going on
B.
to. Tom's
Like
going
he's
on to
absolutely
mediums.
gaining on PR1 well. Just on the straight in general, without even using any overtake.
They've both got similar amounts of overtake, I will say right now. But of course, that Williams will have quite high drag naturally.
Yeah.
So certainly interesting.
Ooh, AMS getting himself the fast slap on the mediums. Then Pitmat taking up a 3-second time penalty. Where's he? Oh, he's got it on the diagonal too. It will be interesting though to see if Black Phoenix pits the slap. I would assume he would because he's burning a lot of his ERS, so I'd assume
Probably
that he's
will
just
be
burning that.
pushing to go to pit box.
Yeah. I know Bacon's on 13, then just almost below 10. Yeah, he's below 10 though. Yeah, a lot of them are burning it.
I've got a feeling Nano Bacon is gonna. No,
He's not. He's just teasing us. Oh, there
Nano
we go.
Bacon
No,
is.
no,
Black
yeah,
Phoenix,
will.
sorry, I meant is staying
So
out.
Black
J
Phoenix
Bay,
is gonna be
J
going
Bay's
for the
coming.
over.
J Bay's coming.
Dino, 3-second time penalty. So it looks like Black Phoenix is kind of wanting to try stretch them out a little bit longer. Maybe like
That Red Bull and the Renault are both going on to medium tyres. I tell you, one thing that was being talked about the other day about this game is that most of the track models are actually from 2016.
Yeah, I've heard about that with like a Brazil thing or something. I was told about that.
Yeah,
So,
it was
for
being
Brazil,
exposed. They were comparing real life to the game, and basically most of the stuff in this game had either not been used since 2017 or had not been used since 2016. But on last year's game, the German Grand Prix track Hockenheim was actually the 2014 track.
Ooh. So they've basically just been called out. Bugmasters have.
Codemasters, yeah, they've been called out, yeah. Which is interesting.
It sounds very lazy. It sounds very lazy from their part if they're doing that for this game. Just bringing back old things, like for example the Brazil, just bringing it back from 2014. But you said 2014, didn't you?
2016.
2016. Okay,
but
yeah, that's.
Hockenheim was last year's game. Hockenheim was 2014, but Black Phoenix and Ugi Azim both pitting at the same time now. Oh, Ugi Azim almost running into the back of Black Phoenix. Black Phoenix will be going on to medium. Same with Ugi, I would think. Yeah, both drivers going on to medium. But will B-Boy Worm jump them?
Yeah, this is time for their pit. Yeah, he will. Maybe. Yeah, he will.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Yeah.
It's gonna be close, but he will.
Yeah, he's got it. It's the Ferrari of Game.
But of course, being on the mediums, he'll be able to be faster.
Look at PR1 build though. He's 10-lap old mediums. Now this would be an interesting podium if this was a Williams, Haas, and then a Mercedes. Obviously, the Mercedes you would be surprised about, but Williams running the race and then a Haas in second.
That would certainly be interesting to see. I'm just going to come to a comment.
Of CC Brain.
Yeah, I'm just going to come into the comments quickly. Anyone to support Codemasters recycling things is nothing new, and this is exactly why when F1 2020 season raced at new tracks, they were never going to make them for a DLC. So interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
who said that?
Alimonda.
Very true. Then I agree with that. We just going to
bring up about the tyres. The tyre like performance difference. So between the softs and mediums about 1.2 seconds a lap. No, sorry, 0.6 a lap. But then between the softs and the hards about 1.2 seconds between them. So it's hard's about 0.6 a lap slower than the mediums.
That's
but of course, being a lot durable.
Yeah. Oh, Black Phoenix.
Alimonda's also. It's also said, I bet they. Alimonda's also said, I bet they are struggling with the new tracks for 2020. CC Brain gets overtaken by B-Boy Worm. CC Brain has damage.
Oh. Wait,
okay. On his end plate.
Yeah.
But yeah, said that bet they're struggling with the new game. That is probably actually quite true.
Yeah, they probably are because they've got tracks to add. And a code. Oh, who's that? That's Game Freaker.
Getting past.
In the inside. Yeah, in the inside it was due to the damage, but still, he wanted an overtake and we got it right there. Game Freaker. Oh, showing no mercy there, just sent it. Got it past.
That's the thing with this track. You have to just lick the stamp, send it, and just pray that you don't make contact. Will Black Phoenix look at it though and said, "No, Black Phoenix smart."
You I was thinking. Back out when you're midway. When you're midway through an overtake, you can't just say, oh, I'm just gonna let off, because you let off and then he thinks that you're just gonna not go for it. You just gotta trust the car. Trust your car and yourself that you're not gonna lose it.
Oh yeah.
But overall, that was a nice move from Game Freak.
Oh, Black Phoenix tapping the back of CC Brain. Game Freak gets a 3-second time penalty. No! No!
Where's Tom AJ? He's sitting in 11th right now. The championship rival.
Black Phoenix looking to the inside at 130R then.
Yes. Talking of him, he got a 3-second time penalty.
See, he's going to try and go. Oh no, he's backing off. I thought Black Phoenix was going to try and go round the outside of CC Brain then.
Well, he's going to. Yeah, he's
going for it now.
Going for the very easy overtake. DRS boom.
Greeny and Nano Bacon going side by side into turn 1.
He backs out.
No, Nano Bacon kind of gets forced to back out in that circumstance.
Who's that? Is that CC? Yeah, CC Brain. Oh!
Nano Bacon! And he's lost.
Oh no, he's actually lost his wheel.
That was not a loser wheel moment. He got.
Yeah,
that's a glitch. That's a glitch.
It's just when your wheel gets, like, anything gets snagged in that wall.
Virtual safety car. Oh,
That was a safety car, that would have saved some people.
that would have really saved some people.
We're so close to this championship fight. Just 2 positions separate them. EMS and Tom AJ.
I bet Tom AJ right now is actually very happy because he's winning the championship right now.
Yeah, he just needs to keep himself relaxed, just not push too much. But now it gives him a good run because now he hopefully if it restarts the VSC on a good place, and it does, he gets the better exit than CC Brain, so it should be a pretty straightforward move on him there.
Oh, they're gonna go too wide for 130 out. Please do.
Oh no, well, it's not having that power compared to the Honda.
It's just like, come on, we want some proper action. We want some proper, full-on blood, sweat, and tears racing, like you'd see in the 90s, like you'd see in the 80s, like the Senna and Prost moment. That would be an absolute
just side by side everywhere.
That would be an absolute mega battle. And if that was between Tom AJ and AMS, imagine the scenes if they crashed each other out. Like Alan Prost and Senna basically did to each other.
Yes, like near the end of the second last lap, it's just
that
about to
would be absolute mega.
Or if they were tied on points and it was a draw or something like that. Ooh.
Black Phoenix, 3-second time penalty.
Where are most of the majority of the drivers?
I'm betting. I'm putting a point in. It's Spoon and Degner 1. Oh, Duo Finn round again.
No.
I'll tell you right now, something's a bit fishy. Does Duo Finn think they're in the Ferrari? Because they're certainly doing a lot of Spinella.
I'll be quiet.
They're doing a lot of Spinella.
I knew it was going to be that comment.
I mean, I had to.
Did you think? Once I had that, did you think that he was trying to pretend to be a Ferrari? Well, they've got a little bit of red.
Yeah, they've got the Ineos.
Them rear-ending the Ferrari. That's what that red bit on the wing is. That's the paint off the Ferrari of them rear-ending him.
No, it's the Ferrari rear-ending them. So now they've got red paint all over them as B-Boy Worm goes past Pitmat, who is pitted in now.
So close, Tom AJ and AMS. It's very close, but one thing it will get in the way of AMS if he does get to the battle with Tom. He has a penalty. Meanwhile,
AMS gets the fastest lap.
He's pushing. Yeah, so yeah, he's got 9% of ERS.
Oh.
So he's burned a lot to get that lap.
He's burning it all. Like, yeah, let's get this done.
You can get the fastest lap. Maybe take that off Tom, but he's gonna need to beat him. No, sorry, he's gonna have to win. Or get maybe like run about 6th, 5th, or 4th. They're really the only positions that he needs to just get this championship in the bag. Right now he's sitting in P11 now, so you can never say never because anything can happen.
Oh, Driegel slightly loses it under traction there. This has kind of put Tom AJ onto the back of his teammate now.
Yeah, I don't think Driegel will try fight too much.
I've got something that I like seeing right now. We've currently got a Williams leading this Grand Prix.
Back in the 90s, we are.
Yeah, we've gone back to 1995. I'm not going to say 96. 94, sorry. Oh, that's Cedric now. Round.
Yeah, he's in a Ferrari powered, so yeah, I'll let you get with that one.
Spinella.
Yeah, I'll let you get with that one.
Spinella.
Oh, now, with the dual fin in CC Brain. CC Brain breezes past the Mercedes.
Oh, Duo Fins round, Spinella. He's done another. He's done a Ferrari again. He's done it again. I'm sorry, but I think we need to put Duo Fin in the Ferrari instead of Greeny or somebody like that now.
Greeny just repaired his wing and his tyres. Not repaired his tyres, obviously. He's just stuck on a new pair of softs. Wait, what tyres has Greeny even been on?
Greeny has been on the softs, mediums, and he's now back on the softs.
So soft, medium, soft. Right, okay, interesting.
Alimonda, 96 would be right, they won the championship that year. Damon Hill clinched the title here. Thank you for actually correcting me here, thanks. And telling me the truth. But I'm still going to have to keep reminding you, every time any other car that's not a Ferrari spins, I'm just going to say, Well, they should be in a Ferrari, not the car that they're currently in.
I think the Ferrari's a beast. I can tell you one thing I know about the new showcase of the Ferrari livery. It's going to be red and with a little bit of black.
Cedric's out
Oh
now.
no!
It's
Don't
actually
say
no,
it.
no. Virtual, and it's
Good.
crashed at the final corner. Will's going to use this
Don't.
as an advantage.
Well, that actually could be. That's a really good. Oh, that's actually amazing for him. That's fantastic, and he's in the good pit lane as well. Oh, Game Freaker. Not going to say what he was close to doing there, but he was very close. He was very close.
Come on, Williams, deliver your good stops as you usually do.
So, if we remember correctly, Pure One Will, he was in the Merc at Singapore, I think, and he picked up a P4. So that was his greatest result in the Williams, but AMS, it's just not looking good. Another one.
5 seconds speed
Wait,
in the pit lane.
is this the same virtual, or is another
This
one
is the
just
same
happened?
virtual.
It's last stages.
Oh, Game Freaker getting overtaken by Pit Matt on the exit there. Game Freaker went on to the mediums, interestingly enough.
Yeah, he's stuck on another pair. He could have went on to maybe potentially another pair of softs. Maybe he doesn't feel like the last, but they can. Because we saw well, I think it was Black Phoenix. We saw him last up to 8 to 9 laps. Obviously, it was his pit window time. Interesting. But it's looking like a really unfortunate end to AMS's championship right now, because he's got 5 seconds for speed in the pits, and then he's got the 3 seconds just to top it off. So,
Certainly, yeah.
I don't know how. Not the best way that we'd want to obviously end it off with for a championship, but we can never be a little bit biased. We got to be neutral. But
Oh yeah, we've got to always be neutral.
anything can happen. That's the thing.
But we have
But he
got.
still needs to win though.
So Tom AJ doesn't need to win the championship now. In this case,
Yeah,
he just needs to finish the race. Well, he doesn't actually need to finish the race as long as AMS doesn't score more than 13 points. He can
he could
retire.
just sit in the paddock. He could just sit in the paddock.
Yeah,
and
he
just
can
watch.
go and he can do a Kimi Raikkonen at Monaco, go and sit
On a
in his
yacht.
own. Yeah, no, you can't go to a yacht here. But if we're at Monaco or something, Tom AJ could literally go retire the car and go sit on a yacht and be like, oh
No,
yeah, I've won the
get the
championship.
helicopter. Get the helicopter and just lie down.
Yeah.
Just let the helicopter just land and then just jump in it and then just watch from above. That'd be the goatest way to win a championship. Just know that you're in a helicopter after it.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you might be able to get an interview with at least some of the drivers afterwards.
Especially the champion. Even though
We want to
he
get the
didn't-
champion as best as possible.
Yeah, obviously, even though he didn't get the podium, just because he's won the championship, you gotta get him there.
Okay, Tom, Alimonda. Tom could go for an early flight and still be champion as it stands. It was a moment when AMS got that drive through though. It was, but Tom AJ could literally park the car right up now and could start heading home and be like, oh yeah, I've won. No need to finish this off.
Take gloves off, take the helmet off, get in his car, boom.
Yeah.
Watch the PSGL stream in his living room.
Yeah, it'd be
So-
like, oh, I've won, I can just go and chill in the living room, put PSGL stream on and sit back and get something to drink as Tom AJ actually says the fastest.
He's not wanting AMS to have anything of this. He's not even. Oh,
Oh,
never
no,
mind.
Will.
Will's not wanting any
Oh,
of this.
Williams!
Oh, wait!
Oh,
Oh,
Dino.
yes!
Come on,
So-
you're taking the glory away from me.
It happened for like a second, that's good. We got a little bit of the 90s there. We got
We
a little
did.
bit of a taste of the
Oh,
90s.
Ferrari! Ferrari just got it as well, from Greeny.
Oh, now we're back in 2020. Oh, we're back in 2019.
No, we're back in
Back in
2019 and 18. We're
We're
back
back.
to 2018 and 19.
I love that comment though. Said, though.
I'm sorry, but the 2018 Ferrari is the peak, best looking Ferrari out of this modern
The
era.
little Italian like little thing.
Oh yeah, I think that was like.
Yeah, but they've got that for this year though with their suits. If you look at the suit design, they've got the little.
Oh no, the suit design, I like that.
Yeah, it's very nice. So if they bring that back and maybe put it on the shark fin or just something like it, but I did prefer the glossy kind of Ferrari rather than the matte. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
The Ferrari kind of had like a little bit of a glossy kind of look near the ones of 2010s, the 60s, and then they just kind of went matte. Every car on the grid kind of went to matte. Unless it's just this game that just makes them look completely
No.
polished.
So Mercedes, Racing Point,
I know Red Bull.
Haas, Williams, Alfa Romeo, Renault. No, Renault isn't. They're multi. But them lot are all still gloss. The rest of them are matte.
Yeah. The Renault is such a nice looking onboard camera. I don't know what it is. It's so nice. The colour combo just works so much. The black and the yellow, and with the black and yellow tires, it just works so well.
Well, just quick going on. The Renault isn't actually gloss because I thought it was gloss and matte, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
semi-gloss. It's a semi sort of.
Yeah. Just that onboard is just amazing.
It's like they cheaped out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we don't have the budget for all this. We'll just throw in a semi-gloss livery and be like, it'll do.
I do remember they're all black though. They're all black ones.
That was something where we saw Renault stray away from home, which was nice, to be fair.
It's a very nice livery, I must say.
It is. Tom AJ is not far behind his teammate now. There's not much action apart from Greeny, also he's on the back of pit map, but...
Have we got any information about the constructors? I can check that.
You can check that, yep.
Well, their name is Formula Corruption, but it's AMS and Ugi Azim who are leading the constructors. 132 points. They're leading by 20 points.
So I think
Tom
they'll
AJ
get...
and Game Freaker. Well, wait, this is. Oh yeah, that's just So yeah, they could potentially, but looks like a good run for Tom AJ. But does he want to risk this?
No, he doesn't want to risk it. He could risk it, to be fair, but it's best not to.
Yeah, you don't want to win the championship and know that you DNF'd in that race.
Yeah. Although, you could go out in style.
You could.
Black Phoenix hasn't really caught much up to Bebo Worm, to be fair. Even though they are on the medium tyres, but PR1 Willis cut down the gap between him and Ugi Azim. Greeny has also, I should have focused on this, got past pit mark most crucially. So we've got two Ferraris in the points. You love to see it.
I do.
Something we couldn't see in 2020.
Shut up. See, I knew you were gonna think about that. Oh,
this is where I sound like a kid, and I'm just like, oh, what CC?
Look at CC Bruin. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, why does he stop the car?
Why is he stopping?
No. Wait.
Wait, what is going on?
Why is he just stopped? What is he like? You guys want to look at
I
the
think
car?
he wants a battle or something.
Nah, he can't be. What's he doing?
Cherry
Oh,
Two
that was
Pie
good.
slowed down.
That was so weird. What are they doing? Like a little bit of a little moment in silence, like for the final race. What's going on? That was awkward. We were just
That
watching.
was.
I want to watch him again. I think it's when I said look at CC Brain, he just stopped and he's like, huh? What'd you say to me?
He's just like,
get out the car.
you talking about me? You talking about me? Come on, come at me.
Get out the car and then just jumped in. That's
It's
interesting.
like trying to do a
Why
quick
did
driver
he do
swap.
that?
But he's like, we'll do a quick rolling driver swap.
Maybe he was watching the stream and his phone just fell, and so he had to like just stop the car completely, like, pick up his phone, put it back on.
Yeah, I mean he's lost a lot of time between him and AMS.
I'm confused about that because Cherry did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Both of them dropped their phone in sync, and the stream just turned off, so they've had to just turn it back on. I don't understand that.
I don't. It's very confusing. I mean, there's little battles on track right now. It's very much spread out, so I'm just going to stay on board with the Alpha Tauris. Because they're the closest to battling. Of course, Ugizim is close behind, but it's the Alpha Tauris mainly.
The Alpine, the Aston Martin. That's the cars. Honestly. They're actually getting their livery revealed tomorrow.
Yes, they are.
I wonder what it'll be.
It's going to be green. There we go. That's both.
People are worried it'll have a little bit of pink.
If it's watermelon coloured, I am going to lose my shizzle.
What, in a bad way or a good way?
In a good way, because I'm just going to laugh my head off.
Well, it depends on how Codemasters does this with the bloody...
Oh,
they've got to
Codemasters,
wait.
they'll end up messing up the colour coding and...
They've got... Yeah, they've got to wait. They have to just wait until the team's pick, and then obviously they code it, and then they do all, like, delivery Shazam. But, like, for most of the cars, they don't need to do anything. The McLaren, all they need to do is just make the rainbow at the sides just black. Because they've just made it black, have they not? Delivery? People said there was a few changes, just the front wing of the McLaren.
Oh yeah, the front
and
wing.
Just the side, the rainbow bit, like, obviously on the halo, and then on the side part of the car, under where it says like the McLaren shadow on the splunk. I don't know if they're keeping that. I never noticed that until now. I don't know how that's only just taken me like a couple months to notice that they had a rainbow on the side of the car. A bunch of colours.
Certainly is. Tom AJ's really putting the pressure on his teammate now. He's literally like, come on, I want to get past, let me go.
I wonder if they're communicating with this.
They might be.
Ooh, imagine like a Ferrari like thing at Brazil. Between these both. No, that would be interesting. I'm just trying to look. Who's the closest? Because we've got them, but then surely there has to be like a bunch more people close. No, 2 seconds, 6 seconds, 43 seconds, 7.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's gone down to 43 now. Have they pitted in? Oh no, they have. Sorry, my
50.
Pitmat's now pitting in.
Pitmat is now pipping.
Charity Pie's retired from the session.
Safety car for the last 3 laps would be amazing.
Safety car,
yes!
It is!
Let's go!
Holy!
But obviously no, it's not. But yeah, it could be good. But for AMS, 50-50. He is on 3. So this would be the biggest upset if we could just see AMS, he's just chilling at the back, and then boom, safety car comes out, he passes Tom AJ. Done. Because he needs to finish 6th. No, he needs to finish higher than Tom. That's literally what he needs to do. He just needs to beat Tom. Or Tom DNFs, and then he finishes ahead. Or he gets the win, and Tom doesn't. But a safety car though, it'll be very interesting. It'll come in very quickly, I would assume. You know, because well, imagine a safety car across the line for them to finish the race.
Oh, this will be the final. The safety car will be coming in this lap. You do realise?
Yeah. So him being 30 seconds, he might.
Oh, Game Freak. No, Dino's putting it in the pits. Game Freak is doing the same.
I'm interested though because it's not like it's coming in this lap, like you just said. So they'll need to push on the softs, but they have penalties though. The first 6. Minus Black Phoenix don't have pens, so they're just gonna have to try. Look, I don't think you could find 2 seconds on 6 guys in that space amount of time. Then there's this is interesting. It's gonna put a nail in the coffin. It's like we know who it might be confirmed as a champion because it's Tom right now, but AMS. Oh, he's got 8 seconds actually. Yeah, he's still the 5 and the 3. Obviously, I just forgot about that. I thought he was on 3 again. That's Greeny and J, Ray at B. Still a tongue twister name, I must say. I'm still struggling on it at some points.
This safety car is really.
The race overall, Bren. Well, we've got a little bit of a break.
I kind of found it very interesting to say the least, strategies wise, and the one between the things that are happening. It's very much been interesting, but I bet Tom AJ's loving this.
Yeah, it's given me a kind of Abu Dhabi, kind of like 2020 vibe. But now there's a safety car in it kind of spices it up. I wasn't saying that I wasn't expecting this race to obviously be a bit boring, but obviously all of the drama happening all in the first 5 laps. AMS getting a drive.
Here we go. Safety car in this lap.
So who will be involved in the restart?
Sorry, I've just been talking to Connor
Williams.
about a certain incident, and Connor's like, focus on comms, not me, so much hate. Sorry, Connor, sorry. But anyways, let's see this restart now from Black Phoenix's point of view. What will he do? B-Ball Worm's probably going to go any minute, any second now. As he does go, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Oh, he's
And
almost
it's
lost
goal.
it! He's almost lost it there. Jesus. Black Phoenix now is right on the back. He's going to go to the outside of turn 1.
Remember. Oh. And he's going to send it down the inside.
He's gone off. Come on, Will. Come on. Cheering Will on
Oh,
like.
he's got to get the outside
Oh,
line.
he's backed out.
No power. No power with that.
This
Williams, look at that.
AMS now is like. Trap
He's like,
formula
come on.
down the inside. That was very much a moment where Black Phoenix should have gone down the inside. But the whole
look at
grid.
Green.
Oh, Dino.
No.
Dino's now got in front of AMS. Oh, AMS has just shoved Dino off track.
Oh, and Pit Matt sliced for the gap.
It's like, I'll take that, thank you. Big C, the Last Supper. Yeah. The Last Supper. All drivers are giving it their all now. Tom AJ looking at his teammate like, come on, let me go. I need to get this move done. He does really need to get it done.
So
Though he
we've
doesn't.
got a 12-way fight.
Game Freaker getting past Stray Bay now.
Oh, this is interesting. Free. So we've got actually a very big fight. Yeah,
This
they've got
is.
pens, so they won't improve, but they're gonna have to beat each other.
We have got 69 messages in the chat. Can please nobody comment anymore? We've got it perfect.
Well, I just saw you did there. We've got it perfect. Yeah, I like that.
We've got
Not
that
dead on
perfect. As anyway, AMS got his back past Pipmat for the position, but now Dino is gonna. Oh, Dino gets shoved in the wall. Actually, to be fair, he gets shoved in the wall. Like, no, thank you. Dino going off. And Trap Formula ruins so.
It's the final supper.
It's a final supper, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got half a dinner left. Tea.
We're not even half a dinner, we've got one bite left of this. Got one bite. The drivers are all going to be giving it all. They're all in the same part of the track roughly right now. Black Phoenix is right on the back of B-Boy Worm.
This could. Wait, let me think. Wait.
Greeny's got past Will. No, come on, Williams.
Come on, Will.
Come on, Will. Come on.
I actually kind of want to see how this unfolds.
Come on, Will.
Oh well.
This is
No,
what
yeah,
we
they've
were.
got pens. You want to get them on
Oh.
track.
Oh,
He's got that power.
Come on,
Will.
come on. Let's go for the lead though.
No.
Black Phoenix is too far. Tom AJ is too far from his teammate as well. But
He's
PR1
put up a
Will
fight.
is literally. Are they going to go too wide into 130R? No. Come on, is Will going to send it on the brakes? Is Will going to send it on the brakes? He is. He's going to send it. Greeny just turns in. Oh. But Game Freaker gets past Stray Bay.
And
Black
that's a double
Phoenix.
AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri double podium. Black Phoenix drops down to P5. Sorry. Oh my god.
We need Geofence to do a donut. Or CC Brain
We
to do a
need,
donut.
yeah, we need CC Brain or Duofin to do a donut right now. We seriously just need them to do that donut.
Oh, what a race though.
Is CC Brain gonna do it? He is.
Oh,
And
yeah,
here he
he
is. Oh, he's just gonna go backwards over the line. Oh, he's just going backwards over the line. Come on, Duofin. Come on, Duofin. Do a donut for us.
Oh, CC Brain went for the. He was teasing us there. He was teasing us there.
Well, who wants to do the honours, me or you?
But
Oh, should we
you can
both
do
do
it,
it? You want me to do it?
yeah.
Tom AJ, you are Formula Performance Champion of the World. As Ali Monda
PSGL.
said it in the chat, PSGL Champion. But we've got Brendan Lee on the podium. I've got to respect that character usage. Goated character. But
Yeah,
a
that's an
double
amazing-
AlphaTauri podium.
That's the best way to end it off. Tom AJ taking the championship of Formula Performance, and I cannot imagine how happy he is right now. Obviously, with his teammate being there with him as well for basically start to finish, you could say. Both
Yes.
starting 8th to 10th, and then I'll finish in 2nd and 3rd. So they cannot complain about that.
So anyway, let's run through this final grid, shouldn't we? Great B-Boy won with a great win, finishing P1. Three Gloves and Tom AJ, the two AlphaTauris, rounding off the podium. Ugi Azim in fourth. Fifth is Black Phoenix. Sixth, PR1 Will. Seventh, Greeny LFC with the fastest lap as well. Eighth is Game Freaker. Dre Bay in ninth. Dino in 10th. And then outside the top 10 for the final time, we have Pitmat, AMS, Duovin, CC Brain. And then we've got the retirees of Cherry 2 Pie, Cedric, Nano Bacon, and Jacob Reaper, with Skeven retiring in the first part of this Grand Prix. Well, this has been what a way to end the performance tier.
Yeah, it's a very. I could say it probably just turned on its head. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, it's this type of race, but that safety car just changed it all up. But I can't really say anything but just congratulations to Tom though, winning the championship in an AlphaTauri with his teammate. It's like the best way to end it off.
That is. In an Italian beast, well, one of them that's actually good, cough cough,
You got it.
no. But anyway, let's hopefully try and get, can we have the champion join?
So who was the
Tom
the
AJ.
people?
I'm just going to message in the
B-Boy
chat.
one. And the teammate was.
Hold on, I'm doing it.
But to say the least, though, to end it off like with a result like that, especially for me and you, is we just jumped in this just for a bit of fun. But you kind of get yourself pulled into it, and then you start to get into the rhythm that you actually like. I can't say nothing but just what a race.
Game Freaker called your favourite car an awful car. Oof. Hopefully.
Get in
He
the party,
won't.
we'll do
No,
it.
don't get him in the party. He's not a poet.
Yeah,
Okay, three goals can. And well done. That's all I can say to you, B-Boy Worm. Oh, okay. Okay. Have you got anything to say to B-Boy Worm Delta?
Would you like to run us through how you felt for tonight's race? Like, from obviously your performance. Yeah.
Certainly won a very good drive. I mean, the person who was pushing you throughout the end there, CPI Black Phoenix, did have some issues with penalties. And congratulations, champion. All I was going to say is a stellar drive from you there in the end to get a podium as well from starting P10. That race pace is there, just need to work on one thing. Have you got anything to say, Ivan? No. Well, is that everything, Delta? Have you got anything more, Ivan? You got anything more to say? This has been, it has been an absolute pleasure to be able to take this on us two. Of course, there was one race where we weren't together and I was joined by another commentator, but apart from that, it's been us through the way, apart from at the start, which we won't talk about. But that has been me for Formula Performance. Ivan, have you got to say to the people of... Yep. See you guys some point in the future.